We have made quite clear that we do not want to see escalation of this conflict. Hezbollah has increased the number of cross-border attacks over the past few weeks. You've seen dramatic attacks targeting civilian communities. Matt, I hate to interrupt. There's a big cockroach on the wall over your head there, so maybe need a. We'll defer that to. It's not no insecticide or roachicide in the briefing, Matt.
I'll go get it as soon as you finish.
Yeah, I'm sorry to be distracted, but it's a rather large one.
Do I have to get rid of it now?
No. Let me go ahead and finish. We've seen a dramatic increase in attacks across the border. I shouldn't have said anything because now the room's going to have a hard time focusing on the very important messages I have to deliver here. Back to where we were. Back to where we were. We've been extremely concerned about the situation in the north of Israel. As I said, we don't want to see the conflict escalate. We have seen a dramatic increase in strikes by Hezbollah across the border, targeting Israeli villages, civilian infrastructure. And so we have been pursuing a diplomatic resolution to try to make clear that there should be no further escalation, and that's what we'll continue to pursue.
Well, yeah, but I mean, have you told them, the Israelis or the Lebanese, that have you told them anything?
So we've had intensive conversations with both governments about this. In our conversations with the government of Israel, which I'll speak to, and I'm sure the secretary will go over with the two representatives from the government who are here today, we have made clear that our preference is to see a diplomatic resolution, and they have said to us that they want to see a diplomatic resolution to this conflict, and that's what we're going to continue to try to pursue. Have
the Israelis told you that they're about to launch some kind of a strike?
They have not. Solves that problem.
Right. I mean, is that?
I'm not gonna engage in any metaphors related here. I think where you're gonna.
No, well, I mean, so have you told the Israelis that you're going to that you will support them or help them if they decide to go in?
We have made clear that we want to see a diplomatic resolution. I think.
Well, that's not what I'm asking.
I think I will leave it at that.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, sure.
After Mr. Hochstein's visit to Israel and Lebanon, is it fair to say that the diplomatic solution has failed?
No, I don't think so. I think we continue to pursue very active diplomacy to try to keep this conflict from escalating. You've heard me say this before, and I'll say it again because it remains the case. The best way to unlock the possibility of a resolution along the Israel-Lebanese border would be achieving a ceasefire in Gaza. And we continue to actively pursue a ceasefire in Gaza, primarily to alleviate the suffering of the Palestinian people in Gaza and to secure the return of hostages. But a very important side effect we assess would be making it much easier to achieve a ceasefire and diplomatic resolution along the Israel-Lebanon border. That said, we're not waiting for a ceasefire in Gaza. We're continuing to pursue diplomacy because it's important to do. But again, it's very difficult to reach such a resolution while the conflict in Gaza continues at the pace it is today.